Hi guys, welcome back to this page. If you are new here, this is the official page of the One Media GH. Please like, follow and subscribe for more. Okay, so today we are at a very special and historic tourist site in the Kintampo Municipality. So if you're a lover of history, then this is for you. It is called the Kunsu slave cave. So just come along, come with us and let's explore this cave together. Site or cave called Kunsu cave. So
wow, this is Kunsu slave cave, and where we are now, we are in a yard of I can say it's a home for the slaves. Okay. We have our slave market. It's also in the community. That is where we used to buy the slaves. The establishment of this community is through farming and hunting. Okay. So our forefathers, they were hunters at the same time farmers. So they used to hunt for big animals like elephant, wow, antelope.
In this cave?
Yes, wow. Buffaloes and so on and so forth. Not in the cave alone, but within the community, wherever they can find animals. And
hold on, so are those animals still in this cave, like at this moment?
No, right now they are not here because of farming activities. Because of farming activities and operating of chainsaw operators work, they've run away.
Oh, okay.
So we buy the slaves at the slave market. They used to bring them from Salaga in the northern region. Then some of our forefathers too, they also bring some of the slaves and they buy them at the slave market. After buying them, they have to export them from here to Cape Coast Castle. Okay. Yeah. So when they buy them, the leftover, it is like you send your food crops and then animals to the market. When they buy them, you have to export them to wherever you want to go, and then the leftover you have to find a place and keep them. So this is one place they have to bring those which were nearby, and then the next 3 days or the next day, which is marketing day, they will send them back. So when we are coming, this is a place. Before we enter here, we have 2 places here. Okay. They have to pour libation. Yeah. And the pouring of libation, we use wine, that is shinap or kasapreko. Yeah. We pour libation here. We talk to the ancestors, the gods in the community, and then we call our Almighty God to protect those who are bringing here. And this one is for water. So we use one here, then we use water here for pouring libation. Okay. It is like we are seeking permission to bring our slaves here. Okay. So we buy them at the slave market, then we bring them here. When we go there, we have chains that we use to chain the slaves, because some of them are so strong enough that if you don't chain them, they'll run away. Okay. And because they want to strike them, they chain them with their hands and then the legs. At times, when they buy them plenty, they cut a stick, we call it bamboo. Okay. Then we put one stick along the neck this way, and they will be in the cube. They will be in the cube. Okay. Then they put it on their neck too, and then they creep it so that they can't run away. Okay. The money we were using to buy the slaves, that is cedie, carries. Yeah. And these carries, when we are using to buy the slaves, we don't call it carry or don't call it cedie, but rather we call it fitu.
Fitu. That was in the olden days.
Yes,
fitu.
Okay. Because the marketing, it is being done by we the African and then the white men, and that is how they call it. It's called fitu. Yes. So we bring them here and keep them, so that the next day we transport them from here to Cape Coast Castle. When we are going,
hold on. So if I'm to understand you well, you said that it was our forefathers who used to buy the slaves.
Our forefathers, they buy them.
They buy them.
Yes.
From Salaga.
They bring them from Salaga, and some of them are being bought from this community.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they buy some of them from this community.
So it wasn't the whites that used to buy the slave; it was our forefathers.
The whites would come down here and buy them and send them to their hometown and then to use them.
Oh, okay. So the whites used to come here and buy them from our forefathers.
Yes.
Okay.
And send them back to their
All right. Okay. That was for clarification.
So from here, they pass through Bono Manso, and that is the first resting point of the slaves when they are transporting them, because they are on foot. There are no means these days from here to 100 meters away. You can join any car or whatever. They are on foot. Wow. So they will transport them from here to Cape Coast, and Bono Manso is the first resting point. Okay. After Bono Manso, they get to Asin Manso. Okay. That is where my mother come from, and my mother is Fanti. Oh, okay. Yes, and my father is from this community. Okay. So buy them and then send them there, and then after Asin Manso, straight to Cape Coast Castle. Yes. Okay. In the olden days, there were wars. And our forefathers, as I was telling you, they are hunters and they are warriors. Yes. So they fight for their community, they fight for the nation, they fight for their country, and for that matter, when they are going for war, they have to bring the children, the women, and then old enough men and women who cannot go or who cannot follow them to the war. And because of that, we name this place as a slave cave. We name it Bujama in Twi. Bujama. That is the name of the cave.
This cave, right?
Yes. Okay. Bujama. And Bujama, if I explain, it means Bo Ajima Enema. Bo Ajima Enema. When we are going for war, we have to find a nice place and keep our wives and children. Yes. So at the same time, we have to keep the slaves here, because if there are no wars and we buy the slave, we'll bring them here.
Okay. So this was a hiding place for. Yes. I mean, like it was like a camp, a safe camp for.
This is where they camp them. And actually, when it is in the night and they have to find a place to sleep, there's a place they keep them. So daytime, this is where they have to bring them for them to enjoy the facility as a home. Yes. This place, that is where their water used to come from, and it drains from the stone. You see, look at the ground there. It is drained from the stone there, and they fetch it and use it because of the slaves. And then they have their pots where they used to store the water, because it is old. It is now broken. It is on top here. Yes, because they want to stretch you or the slaves before you can get water. You have to climb this hill, go there and fetch water and bring. Wow. Meanwhile, this is the water. They won't allow them to fetch it here. Yes, you pass this place and then you go top and fetch and bring it to, especially those who are taking care of them. Yes, the caretakers. Okay, so
the caretakers were stressing the slaves.
Yes. Wow. Yes. Then
hold on. I thought you said that our forefathers used to bring, the women, the old age, the weak, the sick here for protection or for safekeeping. Yes. So why was the caretaker still stressing them if this place was supposed to be, like a safekeeping camp?
What I was telling you is, when we are going for war, that is when they bring our mothers, children, and old enough men and women who cannot go. But if there are no war, then the slaves too, when they buy them, the slave masters, they also come and camp them here. So they are the people who are being stretched. But our parents, they were not stretching because they have to have a rest here. Yes.
So it was both a resting place for the slave trade and for our forefathers. Okay, all right. Okay, I get you.
Yes. So from here we'll move to where they used to camp the slaves themselves when it is in the night. Okay. Yes. I told you our forefathers are hunters.
Yeah.
So they were killing elephant, and before you can kill elephant, you have to perform a ritual. Okay. Yes. So when you perform your rituals, and this year you will be the hunter who can kill an elephant. After the ritual, you have to come and put your foot here, and it will draw. So this is for one hunter.
One hunter.
Yes. And this another one.
Another hunter.
Here, this hunter killed 2 in a year. So he put one leg this way, turn this way, and put another leg.
Oh wow.
Yes. So if you put your leg here and you can't kill an elephant in that particular year, it will not draw and it will not create any footprint.
Okay.
So these are footprint for our hunters, the great hunters who used to kill elephants. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So all these, I mean holes are for our
Yeah, that is their footprint. That
really
one
small. So does that mean it was a child that killed an elephant?
That one is some of the children who came and used a metal to create it, because he came and saw this, that this it is created by human being. I have to do it.
Okay.
That's why it looks different from the actual one. Yes. Traditional, you know, spiritual no mu use. Nti ya omo gu nsa no a omo afre nsamanfo ne abosom nsu pie yes nti mpanfo no na ompese omdwodwo omo ho a omo ba na mum sleeps ndi ye mo ha kora
nti na ensuo da ha.
Yes, nsu no tene fan si ya ba si ho
nti no mu dwarem mpanfo ne nko a abrofo no ye
mpanfo no nyina ya na omtim na tituru abrofo na ankasa na omo etai dwara nti omo ante swimming pool no na efiri bibi butter trade. Yeah, nti omo kasa no etimi de we omo timi de bibi ti say matches na de bia yentimi produce den time no beto ho na onso so say gold na wa de beto na so wafa na de ko na akire no mu say da bi e wo say ye pe Africans no bia ye kwa omo betimi ne e hofo na kasa nti omo ba no mu de bi numa ba omba no mu de bidum aba nti na omo wo omo a omo edi omo anim no de ye abibifo omo nsusu na omo ye omo security ndi so omo tonko anu wie no mdom bigu ha omo na ehwe omo so ho nti omo no mu security no abibifo a omo fo free ba bi a omo anu omo atena kakra ono be ka borofo na akire no na ye nananam nsusu omo akatwi no man than the co. Yes. Nti abifo ne ma omudu omonim ne ma abrofo ne ye nanam no etimitina anya yonkofa papa omudi sa adwuma no motonko ano ye obi ono na oma sa nkwato lu twa e friend Ikin Ferguson. Yes, baby ana nkwato no wono owuye no mo ye niti statue wo ho omo twere so Ikin Ferguson statue. He stopped the slave trade.
There was this white man called Akis Ferguson, and he was the one that literally ended the slave trade. So from the history, what he did was he came to our forefathers and told them that he had a way to help end the slave trade. And he told our forefathers how badly the slaves were treated, when they are transported to the white man's country. So our forefathers wasn't also pleased. So in exchange of that help, they gave Akin Ferguson gold bars for the help he was about to give them. So when he took the gold bars to his country and his fellow white people saw that the gold bars had more profit and more money in it, that was how they reduced the slave trade. The barter trade is trading the slaves for, little things, and they were more focused in trading with gold. So when Akin Ferguson started introducing the gold bars to them, that was when the slave masters became more interested in trading in gold than with the slaves. And through that was how the slave trade ended in Kunsu. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. This is the official page of the One Media GH. Okay, guys, so this is where the slaves were kept. Over there was where they used to go during the day to work, and get tortured. But this is where they slept, like they were like a prison. So we're going in there to see how it looks like.
So before they keep them, they have to perform their rituals here.
Okay.
The pour libation, after which when they camp them inside, and they perform ritual, this stone will cover the entrance. Yes, the stone, all of a sudden the stone will cover the entrance and they will be inside. Yes. So no one can enter, and there will be a lion and tigers over here to watch them and then keep them safe.
Are you trying to say that this stone was the door to cover this little?
Yes.
So was the libation done by the white forefathers?
No.
By forefathers. Okay. All right.
Forefathers.
Okay.
Our forefathers. And the pour libation, it will cover the entrance as a gate.
Okay. To hide them from the enemies.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are entering. So when we enter, it has been like a chamber, how we pass this place and come out.
Okay, so hold on. Let me ask this question. Okay, so this was a hiding place for our forefathers and a hiding place too for the whites. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so
we were both using it.
Both using it. All right. Okay.
So this is a place where the slaves are being kept during the night. The slaves are kept here during the night, and then when they are going for war, and then bring men, old women and old men, children and other women, we have to also keep them here. So that when they come the next day or the next time they perform rituals, and the gate will open for them to come out. Yes.
But when the whites came, for the whites, like the gate was not, like the gate cannot be closed automatically,
yes.
like how?
Yes, for that one.
Okay, so it was only for our forefathers, like for the Africans.
But the slaves, they have to get a security, and the security, the African security, they are here.
Okay.
To watch them. So it can take more than 50 people, 50 slaves. Because they don't want you to be stressful, so they will stretch you. You won't get chance like you are of yourself. So you can keep more than 50 slaves here. So we'll go back, but we'll pass this place.
Wow.
So this place is also one hidden place for them.
Okay.
So as I was telling you, it can take more than 50 slaves. So they divide them into two sections. Some of them will be here, others will be at the first place we entered. And they have a security which watch them here. So these are the slave. This is the actual slave cave which they used to camp and keep the slaves during the night. Thank you.
The young ones.
Yes,
right?
the mature ones, they are at the first place we entered.
Wow.
They are creating the wings. So these are the young ones. At times to
There are many.
At times to some of the farmers around here, when it is raining, they use this place as their house, and they come and hide here.
So, like, was this cave, right? Like, was it made by a man? I'm talking about this hidden place.
Created by,
like,
it's natural.
It's a natural
the
thing.
way,
Wow.
Yes, it's natural.
Like, it's
Being
incredible.
made by God, and through our hunters, we go to discover this. Yes.
Wow.
So it is through our hunters we go to know that we have a cave here which we can hide ourselves.
Yeah.
And when we are going for war, we'll keep our children and women. And the paramount chief of Kunsu Traditional Council, Kunsu chief is the giant. Whenever they are going for war, he has to lead. Yes. So in fact, I can say our people, they were warriors.
Very fearless.
Yes. You fear nothing. If someone is here and they want to see something here, look at this place. So if they want to look at this place, you see, if someone is going outside, you have to look through this place and tell the person should go back. So this is a place where.
So this was like a window.
Yes, it is. Wow. It has served as a window for them.
Wow.
You see? Yes. So if you are here, you can see too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that is the window. Yes, you can see over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The place is so beautiful.
Pass here and
very, very historic.
History of these three, we call it Chen Chen. Okay. In the olden days, we the Africans, we do know what is cloth. And we use something like plantain leaves to prepare a dress for ourselves. So when they cut these three, they use something like mallet hammer, which is a piece of wood which they prepare by themselves as a mallet hammer, to beat it, and it will turn to a cloth. So they use as a cloth. Yes. By then we don't have what is called coffin that we put a dead body inside. So they yes. So they use 2 sticks, and then they have a joint. So when someone dies and they want to bury the fellow, they put you inside. 4 people, 2 people in front, 2 at the back, and they will carry you to the cemetery. Yes. So it's Chen, and big like this we can use. Before you can get like a cloth, you have to get a size of this. Then you beat it. We measure it. So
it will expand.
Yeah, it will expand. Okay. After which they have to send to a riverside and wash it, and it tend to be white.
Wow, this tree.
Oh yes, it tend to be white.
So can we even is it still in existence?
Oh yes, yes.
Wow.
We were having a man here who used to cut it and use for those sleeping mat, and he passed not long ago, and these days people who don't learn settings, we don't learn it, we don't want it at all. So they use it as a sleeping mat, and they use it as a cover to bury. That is why they used to carry a dead body to a cemetery. Yes. The reason why they call it Chen, and a musician used it as a Chen Biedimu. And somebody died in the bush. We searched for the dead body. 3-4 days time, they found it, and it is spoiled. They use this to carry it from the bush to the house. They fall in the way, and everything.
It's scattered because the body was decomposed.
So the man said, Chen no dimu. Someone died in the bush, we went and carried it, and it has fallen, and everything scattered. So Chen biedimu. So this is the 3 the musician used to discover that music.
So like spiritually, this tree has a spiritual
yes.
It has a spiritual.
You can't fall. You can't cut it easily like that. You have to. Yes. At times when you go, olden day they use these coins we call capre, sempoa, teku. When you go, we have some words you have to recite. You put you there, you cut it and go. So it has also got a spirit.
If you don't put anything under, you cut it like.
There are some water inside. When it's put on you, you have small balls in the body, on the hand. So when you perform the ritual, when you seek permission and you fail it, nothing happens.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you something, right? Like, how were the slaves fed?
The securities here, they have to go to the slave masters for their food. Okay. Yes, and when it is like these days we have prisoners. Prisoners, when it is somewhere 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, they have to send them to bush far away to look for firewood themselves to come and prepare their food. So the security, they also have those that can follow them to their masters and carry their food down here. So they are being fed by the masters through the security.
Which place is this?
This is the executive lounge, and that is for the slave masters. Wow. Yes.
So you mean 5-star hotel?
Yeah. So if you are not a buyer, you can't be here.
Okay.
So the buyers, this is where they stay, and they tend to be as a hotel for them.
Wow. Okay.
They have two securities. One will be at the upstairs, one will be at down. They will can pass the other end and then enter.
So this place is safe, right?
Yes.
This is one out of the many waterfalls in Kunsu, and this is where we end today's video, guys. I hope you guys learned a lot about this historic and incredible site. But if you want to learn more about this place, then I would advise you give this place a visit to see and experience the awful and gruesome memories of our forefathers.